Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back, and to everybody new, hello and welcome. Happy Monday to you all. This is Oscar here. Oscar says hi to his aunties and uncles and cousins. And to those of you that don't know him, Oscar is a full-bodied silicone baby, and he is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor Dolls. So he's got his little pacie in right now. I'm going to give him a little bottle. It's not a drink and wet feeding. This bottle is sealed, although he is a baby that can take a drink and wet feeding. And he is right now in his loved baby sleeper. And this color is Moonbeam. I think it's their newest color. I know they have like a new collection or two out, but I think as far as color, this is their newest, if I'm not mistaken. And I absolutely love this color for both boys and girls. I actually got this. I got two of these because I got one for my full body silicone baby girl bindi, and then I had one in a preemie size for my preemie silicone. I swapped them out on my reborns. I really love this color for both genders. And Oscar's got this on. He was actually, I guess you'd still call it twinning, but with his siblings, with three of his siblings. And what I mean by siblings is the Dwayne Awake Claire Taylor dolls from this edition. So he is in a picture. In fact, you know what? I got to share the picture to my own Instagram and Facebook. But it is posted in the Claire Taylor Facebook group. You can see it there, as well as Kelly Girl, who she put it together. You can see on hers. So it's in order of edition number. It was Oscar, Monroe, Layla, and Kane. So which is really cute to see. I have to share it to my own Instagram, and I'll leave a link to my Instagram down below in the description. So they're all in their love baby sleepers. The girls are in pink, or just, button up sleepers, but the girls are in pink, the boys are in blue, this Moonbeam blue. And it's really neat to see the babies side by side. There is this edition, to those of you that like don't know Claire Taylor dolls, her editions are very small and fully completed by her. So sculpted, molded, casted, poured, painted, rooted, finished, everything in her soft silicone premium blend that she uses for the edition dolls. So the edition babies are really special. Each one is unique and one of a kind, even though like it's the same sculpt. So there were 5 Dwayne Awakes plus the prototype. The prototype we know is in a museum, because this Dwayne was sculpted in the likes of the real baby Dwayne. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's his mommy that has the museum. So she has the prototype displayed in her museum. That's, the sculpt of her son, and was completed by Claire to, resemble her son, which is pretty neat. I think that's like super cool. And then 5 edition babies were made that were sold to collectors. So there's 5 worldwide, or well, 6 including the prototype of the Dwayne Awakes. Now, we know where 4 of the 5 babies are. We don't know where Dwayne number 1 is. And Dwayne number 1 was the only other no, he wasn't the only other ethnic baby, but he was the only other ethnic baby boy in the addition. So he was actually, I think that first baby resembled Oscar the closest out of all the other, you know, babies that were completed. But we still right now, if any of you know, or if you are the mommy of that baby, of course, say hello. We'd love to see him. Because when you have like an addition that small of collectors that just love that an artist's work so much, it's just fun to just keep in touch through social media. And even if you don't post often or whatever, just share a picture from time to time. It's fun. It's just nice to see. But anyway, so Kelly put the each of us mommies sent a picture of our Dwayne Awake, and they're either a little pink or blue sleeper, and Kelly lined them up and posted it, which was really sweet. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Auntie. Yeah, it was just, that was the first time ever we lined up the 4 that we have. Well, we meaning the collectors, the mommies, that we know of that have the babies. So it was really sweet to see. And it just like, you just got to take a look at it. Because seeing it is believing it kind of thing. And it is just really amazing how one artist could, have such variety and diversity in their painting and rooting skills. It's just really something else. Really, really, really incredible. And that's amazing art, that's for sure. And well, many of us know Claire is an extremely talented artist. That's for sure. So I do get questions a bit on my videos and my Instagram of, where can I get that baby? And, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately for me, but, or like whatever, you know what I mean? Like obviously I feel very blessed, but unfortunately this is an addition. He's a one of a kind, and the addition was, only 5. And of course, you can always follow the mommies that have the babies. You never know what happens with collectors. Dolls get sold on the secondhand market. From what I see personally, I think that the Dwayne Awakes, the mommies are very content to have them. But I mean, look, you never know. Also, just in general, you can of course just follow Claire Taylor and her work. She has a website. Just put it up on Google. It's ClaireTaylorDolls.com. She also has a YouTube channel, and you can of course get to her website and the link through her YouTube channel. And I believe she is on both Facebook and Instagram. So she's an artist that's very, visible. And to me, I just love following artists' work that I like and that I'm drawn to their dolls, whether I own or have owned or hope to one day own some of their work. I get a lot of joy out of just following them and, getting excited about, a new sculpt coming out. new release of babies, and just to see what they're up to. And of course follow and support and all that. But to me, it's a lot of fun, and I still do it even though I'm not in the market for another silicone right now. The one thing about this hobby for sure is that it's ever changing, and a lot of us collectors, when we get a bug in our a bee in our bonnet, when we get an idea of kind of, we want, we see something that, something kind of clicks, and we say, oh, I'd really love to have that, or just simply babies just seem to always cross your path, and either it's the right time and everything aligns to where you're prepared to, bring a new baby home financially, space wise, and of course the baby has to be available or become available. There's a whole kind of little chain of things that needs to happen to adopt one of these babies, or buy or bring home, or however you want to call it. So it's not really as simple as, like, people ask, like, well, what website can I go get that doll from? And it's just, yeah, it's definitely not that simple, because they're not mass produced. In fact, they're entirely handmade works of art. So they're not factory produced dolls, which is why and how you get the amazing hyper realism, and it's just, that's where it comes from, because these babies are either a vinyl reborn sculpt, which I see that a bit too. People will ask, or they just kind of don't know the difference between a silicone doll and a reborn doll. And some people just do call the silicones reborns. I mean, it doesn't necessarily really matter, except getting down to just, you kind of want to know what you're dealing with, as far as if you're purchasing, then it matters what's listed and what is. So a vinyl reborn has a cloth body and vinyl head and limbs, and is, that they come from being hand sculpted as well, but the sculptor will sculpt the sculpt and then send it off to be poured into the vinyl edition, which we call kits. And that's usually the head, and the limbs, sometimes a tummy plate, a belly plate, and then you would get a cloth body and an artist to paint and root and all of that. Full body silicone is an entirely different medium. There's no such thing as a silicone vinyl. I know I see people like asking or talking in the comments about getting a silicone vinyl or something, and that's just not, you can't even put silicone and vinyl like together. It causes a chemical reaction and can break down. I think usually it's the silicone that breaks down first. So there's tons of those scammer, unfortunately, sites and stuff up there. So be careful. If you see something worded like that, it's definitely not correct. But anyway, a full body silicone is, entirely made of silicone. A one-piece pour is where, like Oscar, he has poured in all one piece. His neck is attached. It, it wrinkles and it moves. Then you have like a ball jointed silicone where it's the head is on a ball jointed neck. Then you have partial silicone. So partial silicone has a cloth body, but its head and limbs are of silicone, not vinyl. So there's all different, you know, variations. And it's definitely, yeah, if you're on the market, it's important to know. I do have a playlist, so if you just go to my channel, there's the home page, click on my channel. While you're there, make sure you smash that subscribe button and also hit that, make sure that little notification bell is hit so that you never miss a video. But if you look up top, across the top on the tabs, you will see playlists. And if you go into the playlist, you can click on Learning the Reborn Hobby series. And that has some videos with some great information on sharing and showing the differences between what a silicone is, what a vinyl is, you know, the different lingo and like shorthand and things that you might see in ads, you know, for these dolls, you know, like the meaning of like COA is a certificate of authenticity, etc. There's lots of, you know, lingo. So there's definitely quite a bit that you want to learn before jumping in to buy either a silicone doll or a reborn doll. The silicones, of course, are usually quite a lot more expensive. And the reborn dolls are certainly you know, quite expensive and usually shock most of us big time when we first arrive in the hobby that a doll could cost that much. But again, you're talking about, you know, completely handmade works of art, hand sculpted, hand painted, hand everything. And they're pretty amazing. They're pretty amazing. But for the doll lovers, and especially those of us that really, really love baby dolls, but there's, I mean, lots of us just love all dolls. Some of us collect, you know, all different kinds of dolls, not just reborn or silicone dolls. It just all depends on the collector, but definitely if you're a lover of, you know, always loved, you know, dolls and, you know, babies and baby dolls and kind of baby clothes and baby stuff, well, these then will be your ultimate your holy grail of a doll, like they are for many of us. All right, everyone, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I guess this turned into just a little bit of an educational video for newbies, which is fine, and a lot of what I do here on my channel, because there are new collectors coming in all the time, every day, new channels popping up, new collectors. I want to talk more about that maybe in my next video for new channel creators. But we got lots of stuff going on, and also I have taken my journey myself into painting reborn dolls, painting and rooting. I just completed my third doll, which those of you that have been with me for even a day or so, it's the last video I shared. But in the meantime, if you would like to see my behind the scenes and my whole journey in that, as well as lots of other great perks, come on and join my channel membership. It's $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive. You can cancel it at any time. It's for adults. You must be 18 years or older to join, but for less than or the price of a cup of coffee a month, that's it. You know, support my channel, come on in. That's where I do my exclusive live streams, exclusive content, everything behind the scenes and more. So is super fun in there. There's always a link down in the description of the video below, or you can just click the blue join button next to subscribe. And then also, and for everyone else, don't forget to check out the playlist that I have up. That's of course completely free. Everything publicly on my channel is here for your viewing pleasure. And so is Oscar, so he'll be here, and the rest of my babies. And I hope you all have a great day, a fabulous start to your week. Everybody who joins me for their morning coffee or cleaning around the house, Oscar sends hugs and kisses to all his aunties. I know some may have been missing him because mommy's been a bit busy creating new babies here and just doing other stuff. So I've missed Oscar. So I thought maybe some of you have too. All right, everyone. So you got your Oscar fix for the week. But he sends lots of love and snuggles. Look at how cute he looks. And definitely go check out his siblings. You know, the photos together of the Claire Taylor Dwayne Awakes. It's really neat to see those babies together. Anyway, all right, I'm babbling. Until next time. God bless.